Welcome to Better Than Gossip. I'm Amy Schmidt, founder of Fearlessly Facing 50, a reinvention specialist and inspiring women to cannonball with confidence.
And I'm Kristen Coffield, the founder of The Culinary Cure and the eating expert.
And together, we bring you ageless advice for timeless women. And today, we're really excited because we have a guest back on the show that we love.
We love Susan Cruz of Huntsboro Hemp.
I love her accent.
Oh, she's so cute. And we're talking about one of my favorite subjects. Did you know about that?
What? I didn't hear. You know, that thing I've been telling you about. It's been a game changer for me. Remember what we talked about last time? We said there were 3 main reasons why women purchase CBD. And I found it really interesting because they are pain, anxiety,
and sleep.
And sleep.
Sleep.
And how many times do we think about sleep and sleepless nights? Well, of course, women of a certain age, there are certain things that maybe interrupt our sleep. But, you know, even last night we were talking, our team got together and we were talking about how we were traveling to get here and days are busy and things like that. And when we all kind of congregated this morning, one of the questions we all had for each other was, how did you sleep?
Yeah, and I did not sleep very well.
I know, I didn't either.
So let's bring Susan on and get this conversation started.
So we have Susan Cruz with us, the CEO of Huntsboro Hemp. Hi, Susan. Welcome back.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you for having me.
We are so excited to have you back because I can now say endocannabinoid.
Yes.
Kind of. But more importantly, you're going to be digging into a topic that is so top of mind for us right now, and that is sleep. And, living through a pandemic, anxiety, stress, everything is at an all-time high. So how can we manage this with CBD? So let's talk about it.
Let's do it. And Kristen, I know sleep is an important topic for you, and it's so important for us as we age. The older we get, we're learning more and more. My dad, who has Alzheimer's, we have learned that really one of the triggers, one of the things that could be a cause of Alzheimer's is poor sleep. And he has never slept well. And I tell you, you guys know who Ariane Huffington is, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Well, she was in a very fast-paced man's world, right? Work. You don't go to the tennis courts and have fun, right? And she had a breakdown right there in her office. And I love what she says now.
What did she say?
She says, it's important to sleep your way to the top, girls. And not like we think, but to really get a good night's sleep.
And her sister wrote a book about sleep.
Absolutely.
And sleep really is the secret sauce that holds this whole thing together.
A lot happens when we sleep. When we sleep at night, as we all know, that is when our body heals. Right? Our body is healing. That is why it's important not to go to bed too full. And, this day and time, it's crazy because we have so much information and we have so many things that can consume us that we go to bed and our brains won't turn off.
Is that the environmental factors we're talking about? Like our iPhones that are constantly buzzing?
Exactly.
Or, what's our attention span now? I mean, it's like a nanosecond.
So apparently somebody has done a study and we have a shorter
attention
span than a goldfish.
Oh, that's
now, how they did that
that's
study.
I think that was on
know.
Ted Lasso. Was that on top?
This is a
something
problem.
Like, I think
This is
so.
a problem.
But it's all due to sleep.
It's all due to sleep. So, when we're talking about it, there are things that we need to do every day to be able to get a good night's sleep. And, we hear so much this day and time about your morning routine, right? And that is so important to set up your day. However, I believe it starts with a good bedtime routine. Right?
You say something about that. What is it that you always say?
We really cue up our day the night before, and if we have a good night's sleep, we're pretty much guaranteed to have a good day the next day.
Absolutely.
So, and we're going to share some really good secret sauce tips at the end of this show.
Yeah, what products we should have to get a better night's sleep.
Right. If you're really looking to improve your sleep with CBD, you're going to want to stay till the end.
Right.
But Susan, can you tell us a little bit about how CBD can actually be part of a good sleep routine?
Exactly. It can be when you choose to put it in there. And one of the things that I love about CBD, unlike melatonin, you do not have to take it 30 minutes before you go to bed and wait. No.
Okay, that's good to know.
With our tincture, you take it.
Can I see that?
Sure. With our tincture, you take it, brush your teeth, and hop in the bed. But here's the deal. It's just like I mentioned in our first show that you're going to want to do it consistently. You may get a great night's sleep that first night, but it might take you a while.
Okay, well, let's go back to tincture.
Okay.
Define tincture again, because for some of us, some of these words are new. So what exactly is tincture?
A tincture is an oral suspension. May I see that?
Yes, please.
So yes, a tincture is just an oral suspension.
Do you shake it every time too? I notice that.
I
Okay.
do. And then you pull it up. That gold that is in there,
Yes.
that is your tincture.
That's your liquid gold.
That's your liquid gold, yes. You take that and you put it under your tongue and
Which
you
is
hold it.
a sublingual
Yes.
way of taking it. But why do we put it under the tongue?
Because that's how it's absorbed so nicely into your body, yes.
Into your body.
Into your body.
Under our tongue.
Under your tongue.
Is that why our temperature is always taken under our tongue?
Well, that's
I don't
just
know.
because your
Just a fun
body,
fact.
that's an easy place to read it and a
Right.
very natural place that's got a correct reading of what's going on internally. You put it under your tongue because it absorbs. The two best ways to take a product, whether
Right.
it be a medicine or CBD, anything like that, is sublingually or a suppository.
Well, there's
So
that.
there's that. How
Yeah.
many people are going to go around consistently taking your suppositories, right? So we chose the option of the
I love
tincture.
it. Well, and it
We
makes
did.
sense. Now, can
Yep.
you mix this with something?
You could. It's not
so it's not something
water-soluble,
you wanna drop
we'll
in a
talk about
tea?
it. People do.
Okay.
People do,
Okay.
but truthfully, just put it under your tongue and
then
get
let it sit
done.
there?
30 seconds to a minute.
Okay,
yeah.
30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah. But let's get back to our sleep, talking about our good night of sleep. All
Yes.
right. And you're right. Technology coming at us, blue light, the
light.
television, and then working. We're not breaking as early from work oftentimes, right? So our brain is going. So when you're out there looking for a CBD product, okay, it goes back to you need to know what is in your product.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And there are terpenes in the cannabis
that?
plant.
I did.
There are terpenes in all plants. They give plants their aroma and their flavoring oftentimes. Oftentimes I ask people if you know what a terpene is, and they're like, no. And I'm like, you really do. Do you know what a terpene is?
No.
You really do. When you zest a lemon,
Yes.
what happens?
Oh.
You smell the lemon.
Yeah.
That's limonene, excuse me. And that is
That's
a
a
terpene.
terpene?
Yes.
And how do
Really?
the terpenes help us to sleep better?
So terpenes have much more scientific study than our CBD does. Yes, they have lots of scientific study. So there are terpenes that are very specific to sleep or rest and relaxation.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
So-
that is a really fascinating fact.
I find it
I don't think
fascinating
most
too.
people would know what terpene is.
Right. So our bath bombs that we
Yeah.
have the bundle here, but we have this
This
as our
is fantastic.
I need to
yes.
smell that.
Yep. This is our lavender bath bomb. Okay.
that
And
smells
as
so
you
good.
know, lavender is so great for rest and relaxation.
Yes.
But why is it? What is it? It's the linalool that is in the lavender that gives you that resting.
Oh, I
okay?
just learned something. That is
Yes.
a great fact. Thank
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. There are other terpenes that are also really great for sleep. You've got myrcene, you've got linalool, you've got neuralidel. I'm having to learn words.
Well,
My
I'm
children.
right there with you. So, you know what? Put them on a cue card.
Yes. So these terpenes aid in sleep. Well, then when you blend them with CBD, okay,
right.
the CBD is working in your body to bring your body to a balanced state, right?
Okay.
It's calming.
Homeostasis?
Yeah, homeostasis.
It's like a biology class all over again.
Oh, well, thank you. But it brings you to that relaxed state,
Right.
that calming state. Well, then you add these terpenes and you get the entourage effect.
I love that.
Here we go. You're getting the benefits of the terpenes, you're getting the benefits of the CBD, and you should get a great night of sleep.
That's amazing.
Yes. So that's what we do. We have proprietary blends in each one of our tinctures, and that's how we're able to call them relief, awake, and sleep.
I love
and
that.
so the terpenes
that makes sense.
that are in
Are
the
curated
sleep.
Right.
for those specific things. So just to do a little recap, if you want to have a great night's sleep, which I think we all do,
Right.
you need a cool, dark, and quiet room.
Absolutely.
You need to have, and when we say cool, we're talking chilly, right?
Chilly.
It's
Oh,
better
there's
if
like a
it's
fan blowing on, man.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
you got to have a cool,
Window
dark, and
open.
quiet room. You should be well hydrated
Right.
by the time
Absolutely.
you go to bed. You shouldn't eat too late because that can interfere with the sleep process when we need to rest and restore. And then if we want to incorporate some of the sleep CBD, we would take how much? And we would start with, so would we start with one
One dropper. So it's 1 milliliter.
Okay.
And so I've got a lot in here. You would pull it up and you can see. I would
Okay.
get
Okay.
out and have 1 milliliter.
Okay.
And you would take that, put under
your
your
tongue.
tongue, hold it for the 30 seconds to the minute, and then brush your teeth.
Okay.
Okay. Oftentimes, what we find is when people power pack a bath bomb and the sleep,
Is
you
that our
might even
secret
get-
sauce?
You might get another
it.
great night.
Right.
Wow. So if you combine them.
You
And
can.
because a bath is very calming and relaxing, a nice warm bath helps you de-stress
Stress,
from the day. So
right.
that's interesting. And you'd be getting the CBD through your skin topically,
right.
as well as
Right.
orally.
I wear a size 4.5 medium. Because I'm a pediatric optometrist, there's nothing like walking into the exam room and having the same shoe as a child. Walking Cradles has been a blessing in finding a pair of shoes that is professional, cute, and comfortable to wear throughout my workday.
We are so one and done. We want this magic pill. We want this quick fix. And if it doesn't work right away, then we're like, oh, forget about it. It doesn't work. So the consistency with this is very
Yes.
important, right? So
Yes.
to get into a routine and take it every night, should we be taking it at the same time?
You know, it kind of goes back to that bedtime routine. Truthfully, you
Right.
should be try to go to bed as close to the same time every night. It trains your body.
Right.
So if you are going to bed every night at the same time, then you're naturally going to be taking your sleep.
Exactly.
Because the sleep, our Huntsboro hemp sleep tincture is not a product that you want to take in the morning if you're needing to get up and go.
Yeah, very interesting. You know, thank you so much for sharing this information about
is
sleep.
so helpful.
You know,
Yes.
we talked about the fact that you are really seed to, I think I can get this right, tincture.
Seed to tincture, seed to cell.
Seed to cell.
Is also, you know, what you hear. And it's because, as you've mentioned, I am married to the farmer, so I get to see the plant go in the ground and then oversee the processing of our plants. And then
amazing.
we manufacture our products ourselves to send them from us to you.
And Susan, where can people find you?
Yes, thanks. You can find us at Huntsboro Hemp Co. on the web, or of course, we're on all the socials at Huntsboro Hemp Co. and Huntsboro Health and Wellness on Facebook.
Thank you so much for joining us, Susan. It's
Thank
always,
you.
you always share this great information that we need to know.
We need to know all this kind of stuff because what's our secret sauce tip?
Our secret sauce today is that if you are really looking for a CBD product to help with sleep, find out which ones of your terpenes might be in that product, because there are great terpenes out there to help give you that great night of sleep, and you'll get the entourage effect from your CBD product.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Amy Schmidt,
I'm Kristen Coffield, and together we are better than gossip.
bringing you ageless advice for timeless women.